device. Oh, skip. Searching for Wi-Fi.
I can type in a password if you need it.
Okay. Alright. Getting your phone ready. This may take a few minutes. Alright, privacy and settings. Alright, sign in. Let's see if it works. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's telling me to go back to the two-step back.
Same phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
The only way I saw online to get around that is the recovery.
all right. Yeah, but so okay. The recovery. I don't know anything about the recovery option, but I do know that the phone was working when I walked in. You suggested doing a factory reset.
I suggested taking it to a tech store that works on these things.
Yeah.
And then when
But before you made that suggestion, you were like, we could do a factory reset to get the backup data from your old phone instead of the backup data from the phone you have now.
right.
So you did the factory reset, and now I'm locked out of my phone.
Yeah.
So you see how that's a problem?
Yeah. I tried explaining that it's outside my scope of work.
After the fact, after we
much
went.
before. Yeah. So that's why I was uncomfortable doing the reset. I had you press the button because
No, I
was
didn't.
uncomfortable with it.
You did the factory reset.
I found the menu for you.
Yeah, you showed me. You said we could do a factory reset. You went to the screen
Yep.
that had the factory reset. You pressed the button. Yeah, yes, you pressed the factory reset button.
Okay.
I'm 100% positive.
Sure.
Uh,
I pressed it on this last one. That's true, but you
The
didn't have
fir-
any date on it then.
yeah, the first one too.
Okay.
I saw you do it.
Okay.
I watched you press the factory reset on the first one.
Okay. I never do that. I'm never comfortable erasing customers' phones.
You asked me if that's what I
explained from the
wanted.
beginning.
Yeah, you asked me do you want me to erase, to do a factory reset? And I said yes. And then you did it.
Okay.
Does those cameras work?
Cameras all over.
Yeah, wouldn't they be able to see you? The camera, the phone was on the table, the screens.
I told you to hit the button.
No, I never.
I told you from the beginning I wasn't comfortable with this.
Oh,
I told you it's outside my scope of work.
yeah,
What are you trying to achieve here?
I'm trying to explain that I walked in the store with the phone that was working, a phone that I could access my Gmail, all my Google accounts. I asked this individual, the employee, to help me get the data from my old phone onto my new phone. He went through a bunch of options. He said one option is use your mouse. If you use your mouse, you can get an adapter, use a mouse to interact with a phone that had a broken screen. I then said, I don't have that. I went outside, I came back in, and I Googled different options. I came back in to ask him if one of these options were okay. He said, again, you have, I think he said no. SIM cards only work, you can't transfer data from one phone using a SIM card to the next. It only works today and tomorrow. Like the text messages you get today can be transferred, but text messages from the past on your SIM card can't be moved to another phone. So you need like Google Cloud data or some type of transference for the past, for anything in the past. So I went back outside. I Googled again what other options are there. And then saw that you could, I saw him on my Google One account, the one he directed. He told me about like backup data, things in the cloud. So I went outside, I Googled if I had any backup data. I found it in the car. So I came back inside and was like, hey, I found that online there's Google backup data. I showed him 2 phones that Google had backed up. It was the old phone that was broken and the new phone that I just got 2 days ago. Both of these were showing. I showed it to him and he said the only way you're going to be able to get the old phone's data is if you factory reset and then select your old phone as your old phone's data as the phone's data that you wanted. And he asked me, do you want to do that? I said, yeah, if that's what you think, yeah, let's do it. So he went to the screen that said to do the factory reset, and then he hit the button. And then, yes, he did. I didn't know how.
Yeah, but that's what you wanted.
Yeah, but that route ended up locking me out of my phone. And now he's telling me he had nothing to do with it. He never led me in that direction.
Yeah,
I didn't claim
the
I
first
didn't lead you in that
recommendation.
direction. You left twice because I was uncomfortable. I didn't have a solution for you. You came back. And you asked me questions. I said, yeah, that's how it works.
So if you're trying
There's
to
no way
get
for me to
stuff
know.
transferred from that phone to another, we don't do transfers. Like if you buy a phone from us, sure, we'll transfer the stuff from you. But you came in with both of these phones. We're not up to help you transfer anything. If you need stuff transferred, I highly recommend either Best Buy or you break iFix, like a tech store. We just work on sales. If you need internet for your house or a new phone, we can hook you up. But transferring stuff is not something we specialize in here.
There's no way for me to know that Google wouldn't let you sign in.
Yeah.
So
well, my
Best
point.
Buy or Tech Heroes would be best.
My point. My point I'm trying to get across is that I was told that a factory reset could work by this employee.
Yeah, it could.
And Google.
He didn't say it would.
Yeah.
And Google is the one that's stopping you. We don't work for Google.
Yeah, no.
So if you locked yourself out of your Google account, that's nothing on us. We don't work for Google. There's no way for us to bypass it. We don't know your Google password.
Yeah.
There's no way
But
for us to authenticate you.
you just explained to me that you guys aren't tech experts. So why would you give me tech advice if you didn't know it would work?
I'm telling you to either go to Best Buy or Tech Heroes. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. So there's no explanation or no apology that, hey, the guy came in with a working phone, he took some advice from us, and now his phone is no longer working?
I feel like you fished for that answer because we recommended from the start. And then we did what you asked us to do.
No,
You left the store twice based on my advice.
Yeah, to go figure it out. So he gave me advice to go do this. I went to the car and I did it. I came back to say, hey,
like
progress.
He pushed us to get to a point where we did something that he was going out of his way to be nice and help you out.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to say he did something bad. That's not okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you exactly what happened. I took his advice. I went to the car. I sat down. I did what he said. I came back to show the progress, the results, and it was good. And then He said, well, that's not what that means. So
We'll be with you as soon as we can.
the SIM card it doesn't work as in the past. It only works for text messages today or tomorrow. That's what you can transfer. You can't transfer
Can't transfer
things
anything to
from
the SIM card. It just holds your phone number.
from the past. So I went back outside. He said, look online for cloud storage or the cloud data backup. So I went back. I figured out where Google stores your text messages, and I found 2 phones listed. So I came back in. I was like, hey, there's a second phone listed. He said the only way you're going to get to that your old phone is if you do a factory reset.
Which is true, and that's what you
It's-
were
but
looking to do.
but that's not what happened.
Well, it's because you couldn't get into your Google, so that's not,
yeah.
I mean, it was a recommendation that it could happen if you were able to get into your Google, but it's not our fault that you can't get into your Google.
But wait, my password, my login are known. So the factory reset would not allow you to get back into your account. It's
I'm not
essentially.
sure. I don't know. Like,
Well, I think that's standard. I think from my experience just now, that if you ever reset your phone, you can't get back into it. I think that's like across the board for anybody.
I don't know.
So it's not just
I don't
me.
work for Google, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I really think for your solution to your problem,
Yeah.
the Tech Heroes are Best Buy. The Geek Squad at Best Buy.
Yeah. That's like a 3-hour wait. And I came in, you can go to Geek
I
Squad.
came in and made you do a job that's not my job. Like I gave you
Do you need
solutions, I
internet for
gave
your
you
house?
suggestions.
Do you have internet at your house?
I do have internet at
Do you
home.
want to see if there's something available?
No, I want a phone that's working.
Is your phone
I've
number on there, or
yeah,
is
I've
there
had
something you can
AT&T
text
for like 5 years or more. So I don't have issues. So I've been a customer. I've paid like thousands. I think maybe $2,000 or $3,000 over 5 years in phone bills. Well, not including my phone bills. So for 5 or 6 years, I've had AT&T for my phone and my home.
Yeah. No,
So I'm not here to point fingers at people. I'm not here to cause problems. I'm not here to take advantage of anybody. But I will tell you, I support AT&T for years, and I have.
And we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I don't want us
All
to
I'm saying
go
is I
further
came-
to cause
yeah.
any other issues. I
Yeah,
want
no,
you
it's
to
no
get the
issue.
help that you need.
It's a resolution that
Yeah.
we're looking for.
Exactly.
I came in with a working phone, and I would like to walk out with a working phone as well, and I would like someone to be held accountable for giving me any advice that
Does your phone make calls or text?
I haven't checked.
Okay.
But I do know I need the Google account. You have to have access to your emails, your data,
I
your.
completely understand
Yeah.
your frustration, and I totally get you. And I'm sorry that it worked out that way, but if you can't get back into your Google,
Yeah.
it's not something we can fix here.
Oh, okay. Well, I also think that no one, if you're not tech experts, you shouldn't play. It's like you're playing with, you're experimenting with someone else's phone. And if you're not a tech expert, you should tell them flat out, hey, dude, I cannot help you. I am not a tech expert. I'm not going to play with your phone because if you could get locked out, or anything could happen. I don't know for a fact that these steps will lead to what you want.
And then if we told
I
you that,
told
what
you I
would you
had to
do?
Google this.
I would
stuff.
leave.
It
I
was
would.
beyond my-
I say, hey, you can't. I can't help you. And if you had told me that, or he had told me that, I would have left, or I would eat like I normally do. When people give me instructions or give me their opinion or their advice, I go follow it. So if he had told me, hey man, I can't help you all because I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not a tech expert, so I'm not going to give you ideas to do something that I don't know will lead to what you want. So usually when people do that, they're pretty upfront, they're pretty straightforward, and they say, hey, we can't help you or I can't help you.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's, I go find someone else.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this at
Yeah.
this. I highly recommend you go to Best Buy or Tech Heroes to solve the rest of the problem.
Alright.
I'll have a conversation with him after this.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else that we can do.
What happens if
That's
they
the-
can't help?
They should be able to. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to.
But if I go there and they say, hey, dude, if you can't get into your phone, we can't get into your phone.
So if you want us to be honest, we're gonna be honest. I have no idea. I'm not trained in their job, so I don't know what they can do.
Yeah.
But they would be the next step. They should have been the first step. And I did explain it, so I would try it.
No, that didn't happen. I was given advice 3 times, and each time I followed the advice, and each time it led me back to this guy for further advice, and here we are now. Is there a complaint process that you
I
can?
just told you what was gonna happen.
No, like an online complaint that you can file for. I can tell.
He did what you asked him to do.
No, I didn't. I'm not the phone expert. I am the guy who came for phone expertise.
I
So
explained to you that there's no
Okay,
product I
so
could sell
we're just
you.
running in circles here.
yeah,
Fix the problem.
So I'm
I'm
gonna
asking.
ask you to leave.
Okay, is
I'm
it
asking you to leave.
all right? So
I'm
you're not
asking
gonna
you to
tell
leave.
me the complaint
I
process?
asked you if
Okay.
you want to call 1-800 number, you can.
All right,
But that's
Okay.
I'm asking you to leave.
all right.
If that doesn't happen within the next minute here,
Yeah,
I'm going.
I hear you.
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay, you're gonna call the police?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm asking you to leave.
thank you for all of your help,
Absolutely.
and I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate
So
it.
you-
All right. So, holy